say. Greetings. I am called Vickie Jeffries. I am Occaneechi Saponi, and I am so glad to be able to present to you Connection to the Land. And I do apologize for not being able to be here in person, but I'm going to talk about our connection to the land. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. And this was from Chief Seattle. As I said, my name is Vickie Jeffries, and my name in my language, which is Yesanichi, is Mihe Heyananhes Yattse. I am a citizen of the Occaneechi Band of the Saponi Nation. I am a basket weaver, a beader, and an indigenous herbalist. The Occaneechi Band of the Saponi Nation is the lineal descent of the Saponi and related Indians who occupy the Piedmont of North Carolina. The OBSN was state recognized in February 2002 and is one of the 8 recognized tribes in North Carolina. Our tribal service area covers Alamance, Caswell, and Orange County. The OBSN Tribal Grounds is located at 4902 Daily Store Road, Burlington, North Carolina. The Tribal Grounds is on 25 plus acres of original homeland. The land was purchased in 2004. Formerly, the land around there was called Little Texas, or is referred to today as Pleasant Grove. How can you be an ally? Learn about the indigenous people native to where you live. Support the call for indigenous sovereignty and land back. Make sure that you do land acknowledgements. Whatever land you are on, acknowledge that you're on the land of the people that still inhabit that area. Turtle Island. I know a lot of you have heard about Turtle Island. And Turtle Island refers to the continent of North America. The name comes from various indigenous oral histories that tell stories of that holds the world on its back. The turtle is therefore considered an icon of life, and the story of Turtle Island consequently speaks to various spiritual and cultural beliefs. This is a picture of the mighty turtle with the earth springing back out, with the trees in the ground and everything. And there is a story about how the earth was formed. And it tells you just how all this came about. Mother Earth. Have you ever thought when you walk on Mother Earth, what Mother Earth offers us? Mother Earth gives us life, nourishes and teaches us and provides us with all that we need to live well. Mother Earth has the right to exist. If you look around, you see the beauty that Mother Earth provides for us. Calming, relaxing landscapes that you can just revel in all the time. Throughout the United States, Native communities are actively working to combat environmental racism and climate change. These Native leaders are working to elevate Indigenous knowledge and practices as relates to Native lands and natural resources. Indigenous scholars and Western science can benefit by mutual exchange of information and interpreting the information collaboratively. A lot of Indigenous nations have been asked to sit at the table with Western science and to mutually look at the climate change and things that are happening. Because long ago, my people could look up in the sky, they could look at the ground, and they could tell exactly what was going to happen, how the weather was going to be, when they could plant, when they can harvest. And now Western science is trying to tap into this knowledge. Traditional ecological knowledge, also called by other names, including indigenous knowledge or native science, hereafter referred to as TEK, refers to the evolving knowledge acquired by indigenous and local peoples over hundreds or thousands of years through direct contact with the environment. This knowledge is specific to a location and includes the relationships between plants, animals, natural phenomena, landscapes, and timing events that are used for lifeways, including but not limited to hunting, fishing, trapping, agriculture, and forestry. We used to do cultural burning, where we would burn the land so that it would come back, and it would grow back even better. And if you ever think about the wildfires and things that are in California, it's because everything is so close together and the trees do give off fumes. But you have to remember the trees talk to one another too. How are we connected? 98% of our DNA is shared primate and about 35% shared with plants. We are connected to the animals and plants, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to the earth. Native people see the land and environment as intrinsically intertwined with human development and well being. Just think about how you are connected to something. You might see a plant that you say, oh, that plant is beautiful, you know. So right away you have a connection to that plant because you're thinking about it. And you might not even know this, but when you even look at that plant, or if things are kind of negative things are going through your mind, you can actually look at that plant and get some spiritual upliftment from it. So you have to think about these things. How are you connected to what you that plant or flowers or anything? So that is your connection to the earth. Respect the land. Mother Earth is our mother, and her children are all living things on earth. And remember, nature is sacred. And have respect for the animals and the plants. Just don't look at an animal running across and say, oh my gosh, you know, look at that terrible thing, it's running here. But it has a place in nature and it has a purpose. And land is not a commodity, you know, land is very sacred because without this land, where will we be? And we need to learn to love Mother Earth again. What can you do? Protect the sacred places. Keep in balance with nature because nature can heal. Respect all living things. Trees are living things. If you look at a tree and just think of it as a tree, but if you look at it and think as a living thing, your whole perspective will change. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Think about just all the plastic bottles and everything that are littering the earth today, you know, and cut down on what you throw away. You know, volunteer for cleanups. If there's a beautiful place that needs to be cleaned up, volunteer. Conserve water. Water is life. Without water, we cannot survive. You know, women are the water protectors. And there is even like if you have a problem or you want to pray, if you take water and you pray into that water and then you drink some of the water and then you pour the water on the earth, you're sending that prayer back into the earth with the water. And believe me, you'll be more focused and your prayers will be answered. So learn to conserve water. It is so important. Choose sustainable. Bilhuk, which means thank you all. And once again, it is a pleasure. I'm so sorry I could not be here tonight, but if you need to contact me, my email is here, Vickie Jeffries at yahoo.com.